So I watched. I looked up other people's feelings on the Alice
I'm sorry. I thought there was a
thing,
problem, but everything's fine
and
now.
one person was like, "I care less about Alice." I was like, "That's why. That's why they did it. So it proves your biases if you care less about Alice now, because it's like robots are supposed to be just as important. Like it was important because it was saying they could be family."
Yeah. But I mean, a robot can be a family with another robot, but we already knew that. We've seen that multiple
Yeah.
times. That's not
And of
something.
course we care less about her. She is not a child. She is older.
Yeah, she's older than Kira. Kira named her. I mean, I'm sorry. Alice named Kira.
It makes no
Seriously,
sense.
Alice is the one who gave Kira her name. In my head, the reason they changed it is because they didn't want to have a human child having the ability to be killed in the game. So they go, hey, let's do. I got an idea. Let's make it so that
Marcus.
Bomb's gonna explode
that
any second. We gotta get out
Alice
of here.
is a robot, so in certain situations she'll die. Like in the remember I told you how Kira can die in the traffic, and then Alice will also die. Then you go, oh, she died. That's about it. It's never looked into. It's never really thought about. It's just, oh, they died because it wasn't a human child who died.
Of course not. It's perfectly fine. It's not human. That shows that they're treating it as lesser than. If anything.
I mean, Kira's when she rediscovered that Alice was a robot, her immediate reaction was, "This is awful. I hate this." Like and it doesn't really make a whole lot of sense why she would hate that. Like I was saying to Sweet yesterday, a better twist would have been if Alice had been human the entire time, but they thought she was a robot. Like Kira thought she was a robot the entire game, and it turns out she was actually a human, pretending to be a robot because Todd was delusional, and he was trying to make her trying to make her look like a robot. Like she had the little thing in her head that wasn't really attached.
They detonated an explosive in the hold. The ship is sinking, sir.
And at the end, like when they get to the cargo ship, like Kira finds out she like has red blood and she's actually a human. Like and that would make more sense for her like to have sort of a rejection towards her instead of the rejection that he has in this game, which is like she's a robot. I can't believe that my robot child, who I've known about as being a robot the entire game, is a robot.
Yeah.
But the game specifically tells you that Kira knew the entire time that Alice was a robot. This isn't some giant revelation. Kira knew. Kira has been pretending to herself that the child was a child.
It makes it weird.
It makes it really weird. Like she's been telling everyone around her that this is a child. This is human. This scene right here will change in one of three ways. If Carl had died during the start of the game, if Marcus had died in the start of the game, because if Marcus had died at any point, this entire scene would be skipped. It would go straight to another area, and it would be Connor who would do stuff. If Carl had died, he would go to a grave site, and he would go in front of a grave. He'd be there for a little bit, and then he would walk away, and then Leo would walk by, and you can walk past him.
Hi, Dad.
Also, Leo's okay.
Tomorrow. They told me that you stayed with me while I was asleep.
Leo survived his fall
I'm really sorry about.
and is pretty much just about to get out of the hospital.
I'm gonna stop all that shit. It messes me up. It turns me into somebody I hate. Hey, I'd like to come by and see you tomorrow, if that's alright with you.
Ironically enough,
I just want to let you know.
pushing him and hurting him made him a better person. It's the better option, ironically. Well, time to go make some breakfast for Carl. Marcus gets right back to work where he left off.
You gotta go to the bathroom? I'll lift you.
I'll stop time.
That's something.
Who are you? How did you get in?
I need to see Carl.
Carl isn't seeing anyone. You need to leave.
This
Please.
guy walks out of the building.
I need to see
Follow him.
He's very weak. I'm not sure he'll be able to talk to you.
This is one of the few robots that will actually stay with the human after being converted, apparently.
Hmm.
Because every other one just leaves immediately.
Carl.
Carl.
Marcus, I was hoping you'd come.
I've missed you so much, Carl.
Ouch.
You don't know how much I've missed you.
What's wrong, Marcus?
I just wanted my people to be free, but instead I've led all of them to disaster. Carl, I'm trying to find answers, but everything around me is falling apart.
World is ruled by fear, Marcus. Fear of others. Fear of the future. It's like me, too old. It's time for a damned.
Well, what should I do? Carl, they're killing my people. I don't want to answer violence with violence, but tell me, what choice do they give?
Being alive is making choices between love and hate, between holding out your hand or closing it as a fist. I don't have any easy answers, Marcus. You have to
Why did I
accept
come here
the
for?
world
I wanted
as
easy
it is,
answers.
or fight to change it.
I plot
You're
against my own
son,
kind.
Marcus. Our blood isn't the same color, but I know part of me is in you.
Now imagine if you'd gone
The world falls into
like the
darkness.
genocide route and just started it was killing everyone all the entire game. How different this conversation would feel.
Yeah.
Face the abyss, but don't let it consume you.
said before, if this is where it would start, if Marcus had died, or it would be Connor here.
This would be Connor.
Yes, Connor would take over the revolution. Well, his side, like I said, North takes over the revolution, but Connor helps her. He has his own thing to do.
It's my fault. The humans managed to locate Jericho. I was stupid. I should have guessed they were using me. I'm sorry, Marcus. I can understand if you decide not to trust me.
You're one of us now. Your place is with your people.
There are thousands of androids at the CyberLife assembly plant. If we could wake them up, they might join us and shift the balance of power.
You want to infiltrate the CyberLife tower? Connor, that's suicide.
They trust me. They'll let me in. If anyone has a chance of infiltrating CyberLife, it's me.
If you go there, they will kill you.
There's a high probability. But statistically speaking, there's always a chance for unlikely events to take place.
Be careful.
Kira's in here too. She's pretty much just an NPC at this point. Obviously, if Kira had been captured, she wouldn't be here.
They say they don't want to take any risks with deviants.
If anyone did a thing, they would
Rounding
not
our
be
people
here.
up and taking them
Yep.
to camps for extermination. In a few hours, we're going to be the only ones left. How many of us survived the attack?
A few hundred? Maybe more if you count those hiding all over the city. If you hadn't triggered the bomb, we'd all be dead.
The army built 5 different camps in the Detroit area.
They're building more all across the country. They're preparing for genocide. In a few hours, it'll all be over.
We have a genocide
We'll have
first, says
changed the
North.
world, or the world will have destroyed us. You have to make a choice, Marcus. But whatever you choose, we will follow you. I love you, Marcus.
They have like nothing in common.
Oh, no, not in the slightest. But North, go up.
I thought you'd be safe staying with us. I was wrong. You need to leave the city while you still can.
Getting Alice away from here is all that matters now. We have to catch the last bus. We might still have a chance to cross the border. Marcus. Save our people.
I think you have to go to the podium to give them a little speech. Oh no, you have to talk to Josh too. I forgot about Josh.
Josh.
If it weren't for you, I'd be dead. Thanks to you, I might see her people free one day. You and I haven't always agreed, but I know.
Feel like you've agreed with him more than anyone else in Eastern.
Whatever you decide, I'm with you, Marcus.
You have my axe.
Good talk. I didn't say a dang thing to you.
He stared at him enough. Remember, when he stares at people, they agree with him. They join his cause.
Humans have decided
Play dead.
to exterminate us. Our people are packed in camps right now, being destroyed. Time has come to make a choice. One that very well
Morpheus has her fingers crossed for violence.
of our people.
Revolution or demonstration?
I know you're all angry. And I know you want to fight back. But I assure you, violence is not the answer here. We are going to tell them, peacefully, that we want justice.
North
If
go
there's
down.
any humanity
Peace
in
was
them,
never
they
an
will
option
listen.
for North.
And if not, others will take our place and continue this fight. Are you ready to follow me?
Jericho, go up.
Well, of course I agree with him. He kind of controls them.
Yeah. They pretty much have no choice. I believe if... I forget exactly when it is. I think it's a little bit past this. If Connor had stayed a cyborg, had stayed an android...
Guess what time it is?
The crash time?
Crash time!
But I
Okay,
believe...
anyways, like you were saying.
Okay. I think it's right after the next little section, right before the demonstration. Marcus will be having a speech, and if Connor didn't become deviant, he would be on top of a roof with a sniper rifle, attempting to assassinate Marcus. Now, depending on there's more factors to that after that. So, if your relationship with Hank was good up until now, Hank will come up there and he will fight you to stop you from killing Marcus. And you can kill him. You can drop him off the roof and kill him, or you can spare his life. I'm pretty sure if you spare his life, he pushes you off the roof. If Hank had died earlier on, because your relationship with Hank was bad, and Hank takes his own life, the guy from the very start of the game, the guy that was in charge of the first mission you were on to save the little girl from the robot, he will be there with his team, and you'll have to do a fight with them and kill all them. And then when you go back to your sniper rifle, the sniper rifle will be broken. That's pretty much it.
Are you sure you should continue?
Yes.
Maybe we should leave things as they are.
In near war?
Yeah.
As you wish.
This would make more sense if we were like, if this would make more sense if we beat the game and we were trying to start a new game. She's like, no, wait.
A national curfew was declared.
This character right here is the worst voice actor in the entire game.
The right to assembly is suspended. All electronic communications are restricted, and I have granted enhanced powers to our security agencies. In addition to these measures, all androids must be handed over to the authorities immediately. Temporary camps are being set up in all our major cities.
Are we sure this lady's not an android?
To contain and destroy them.
Sounds like an android.
I am now asking.
You know, that would be a better
civilians
twist if one of the people who's
cooperate
most
with the
against androids was really an android just
Rest
trying to cover
assured,
their ass.
everything in
Yeah,
my
that'd be
power is
amazing.
being done
That would
to
be a better
guarantee
twist.
the security
Yeah.
of our nation.
Please.
So you have to answer questions.
Please. Over here, please.
Has the leader of the Deviants been apprehended?
The deviant that is known as Marcus has not been located yet.
Sounds like a
but
lady
we'll
they
soon
pulled off the
track it
street
down
and said,
and
"Here, read these
neutralize
lines to us."
Madam President!
We don't have enough women.
Madam President! Madam President!
Is it true that a large number of deviants are still on the loose?
We don't have the full reports at this time, but if so, I can assure you they will soon be apprehended and destroyed.
Madam President! Madam President!
Is that supposed to be
Some say
Hillary
he has awakened
Clinton?
painful memories from human
Pretty
beings
sure
that respond
it's
to
supposed to be like a female president.
There's absolutely no
That is
connection.
absurd.
Androids
But she
are
has
not
such like a
living
heavy
beings.
French
All
accent
we
to
are
her.
doing is destroying defective
Like
machines.
David Cage has a habit of employing like people from France to because his company's in France to play certain characters, like pretty much just backup characters. And this character sounds like someone he would have put into the movie himself.
At 10:45 p.m. yesterday, several thousand androids were destroyed or captured. Our
I like
forces
how
are
the
now
podium says
pursuing
White
steps
House,
to ensure that
Washington.
none
Do they
got
actually
released.
say that?
We are going to find
Like
them
normally.
one by one and destroy them.
I don't normally watch presidential addresses, but I'm not sure that they say things like White House, Washington.
Again, this is a French director putting things that he would think would be in a movie.
Yeah.
By the way, you're going to CyberLife right now.
No, I gotta step out of the vehicle and I gotta look at the drone and be like, how can I jump off of this vehicle to get it?
Also, don't these guys look like the guys from XCOM?
Connor model 313-248-247.
XCOM 2.
I'm expected.
Somehow they cannot tell that he is deviant.
Go ahead.
If Connor dies in CyberLife, there will not be any more Connors. That'll be the end of Connor for the rest of the game.
Really? They won't even replace him?
No, there's a reason for that, but I mean you'll see what the reason is when we get to that point. But if Connor dies here, there will not be any more Connors. I think if Connor had died on the ship of Jericho, they will have the robot Connor. Because even when my Connor died, it said there will a Connor will be placed by CyberLife.
Follow me.
But I'm 90% sure he will not come back if he dies here.
But I have my orders.
Yep, gotta follow that dude.
Let me scan your face. Are you a criminal?
You can't scan his face. His face is hidden. He's got the perfect anti-Connor stuff.
Agent 23 identified. Connor android identified. Agent 77 identified.
That guy must have been working here for a long time to be agent number 23. He also stopped when you stopped. He could sense you stopped somehow.
He just knows.
He got spider senses.
How do I get those tickets, cutie? To get the GURPS?
Agent 54, level 31.
Tickets?
Do I do PvP?
Access authorized.
You mean orbs?
No, the ones that are used to get gurks you only have a few shards of.
Oh, those are fights, yeah. Fight villains, fight, and the other thing.
Yeah, don't go for the
Other
panel. Go
thing.
for the guy first. Look at the guy. There you go.
I'm swapping out your places of power.
He might shoot you if you do that one. Yeah, that one's a good one. Connor has killed so many people.
Connor, Angel of Death.
Look up. There's a way to destroy that camera. I do not know what it is. But you have to push the button before it goes to level 31.
Please indicate your identity.
I would probably use a certain character's voice and not your own.
Agent 54, level sub 49.
Voice recognition validated. Access authorized.
There's a way to disable that camera. I don't know what it is.
Huh.
You'll have another conversation.
The last bus leaves in 20 minutes.
Fight
That doesn't give
when
us
you go
much
down.
time. We've got to move fast.
But that's fine. It's not very hard. You just push a bunch of buttons. You have 20 minutes to get to the bus. This is a stealth mission. If the guards spot you, you will immediately be taken to the concentration camp. Hey, guess what you get to do? Hey, deactivate her. Now she's doesn't have the
I feel better now.
she can't feel hot or cold anymore.
Thanks.
Oh, okay.
It was just a setting on her. It was a setting that had the ability to give her fevers. That was it.
What's this? That's a TV I don't watch.
Yeah, TVs are bad for Kira. It's a gun in the middle of the street. Is that safe? So your objective is to get to the bus depot without being seen by the officers that
Did
will
I
be
pick that
on.
up?
I would pick it up, but I mean it's up to you. You don't have to. I think you might have actually had to, unless it was a time thing. It might also be a thing where, if you pick up the gun from the very start, you'll always find another gun. But yeah, the dudes in armor are running around with guns, shooting robots. You gotta be all stealthy and sneaky.
What are we gonna do?
You have no second chance. If the guards see you, you will be taken away.
Stay close to me. We're going to sneak past them without being noticed. We're going to make it, Alice, I promise you.
We're gonna make it after all. By the way, if you don't make it to the boat, the safest way to beat Kira's section is to be captured, because if you have to go by boat, it's gonna be a lot more dangerous. You're good for the moment.
Believe me, we are far from finished.
There are soldiers.
You're not good yet.
We need to be careful.
You gotta wait for that guy to get past that car.
Come on, get moving.
Go ahead.
Hurry up, get in.
If you are seen or whatever, you can just reset. Just go back and it'll reset this chapter from the start of this one. Like if you stop it and you go back to the main menu, you can stop it. Yeah, you should probably go. Unless you want to see the robot concentration camp section.
Over there. them, Alice. The soldiers are everywhere.
You can. I'll let you know this. You can actually save Luther and bring him to the depot with you, or you can leave him behind.
Okay.
Now be very, very careful, because this part right here tripped me up 3 times before I actually got it.
Hey, buddy.
This is a mistake. I'm human. I just want to go home. My wife is expecting me, and we're gonna...
Turn, look over. Keep moving over a little bit. There you go.
No. No!
Go.
Please!
Pop.
Fucking androids.
Alright, look around for a weapon.
I have a weapon.
There's your weapon. A brick. You better pick it up. Alright, now you have to move very slowly and hit him in the back of the head. If you go too fast, he will see you. If you don't hit him right now, okay. That guy got me 3 times. The first time I went with it and went to the robot concentration camp to show my dad some extra scenes.
We don't know how to thank you.
Go before they see you.
But I went back and I tried to do it. It took so many tries.
I thought you were dead.
I was afraid I'd never see you again.
Hey, remember when he got shot in the leg? His leg's healed now.
Magic.
We're close, but we don't have much time.
The robots will recover any damage they have between chapters, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but all right. Funny enough, what happened to me was I ran when he was almost completely staring at me, and it was like oh, and he didn't catch me somehow. He was completely staring at me as I ran past him, but he's like, oh. Good. Yep, now your stealth section's over.
Yay!
Now you just gotta get past these guards, and you're going to the bus depot. This is the safest route to get here out of here. Although you will have to make a decision that the game thinks is a really horrible decision that will destroy people's lives. But it's just letting someone stay in this depot for a few hours. That's pretty much that's it. Literally.
The game also wanted to preach to you earlier about not stealing. But screw that. We're gonna steal.
Yeah.
Steal?
You should probably. I mean, my suggestion would be go straight to the guards. The safest bet is to look as nonchalant as possible. If you try to sneak around, it's probably worse.
That's the real bullshit there. That they were trying to lecture you before about not stealing, but you have to steal to get the good ending.
Oh yeah, if you don't steal, you get to go to the boat, and one of your characters will die, if not all of them, because the boat is a nightmare.
The boat is a death trap.
Yep.
And the game knows it.
More characters can
More
survive in the robot concentration camp than in the boat.
My daughter slept over at a friend's house. We went to pick her up. We're on our way home now.
He suspects something.
Stay calm. Everything is fine.
You all right, little girl? She's trembling. Something wrong?
You shouldn't be trembling because you turned off her thing, but whatever. She's
scared.
She's cold. We really have to get her home fast.
Sorry, miss, but we gotta be careful. There are deviants around and our guys are nervous. You should hurry on home.
Thanks.
You know that old trick in the movie where the character will call you back?
He knows, Kara.
Yeah.
They're gonna kill us.
It's every cliche.
They're gonna shoot. They're gonna kill Alice.
It's every single cliche in the book.
You dropped this.
You drop this. When did she drop that glove? Where was that glove? Apparently it was whatever.
Magic.
It's the most cliche. Hey, oh my goodness! There's so much tension. Oh no, it's nothing. He was just saying, hey, how's it going?
We're coming to you live from Detroit, where thousands of androids are marching through the city at this very moment. The leader of the Deviants, the one they call Marcus, is at the head of the march.
Something's happening in Detroit, Madam President.
I don't care.
Why does the president care so much about one state?
I mean, I have no idea. The robots aren't even all that dangerous. Like, literally, they're as weak as humans in this game.
Finally, it's just you in a city.
Yeah. Yeah, look at them thousands of androids. I like the one that's not even moving. I like the ones that aren't moving. I like the ones that aren't. I like the ones that aren't. I thought that was a spider. I thought that drone was a big spider.
Why isn't one just hopping along? One should be just hopping.
It's one of the Jerrys.
Look both ways before you cross the road. Oh, I gotta get that drone. Come on, I gotta get in and
Okay.
Plan my route and how I'm gonna jump off of these poles to get that drone.
Here we are, the moment of truth.
Now shoot down the helicopter. I spin around. Did you see the character's model spin around?
Yeah.
We don't want confrontation. We are protesting peacefully.
I repeat, surrender now, or we will open fire.
There's no turning back now. We ask that you release all androids detained in camps and cease all aggression against us.
No.
We are peaceful. We will not resort to violence. But we are not leaving until our people are free.
Lead to our doom. Lead. Keep walking. Keep walking. Black. Up to you. I sat down. I think he does. He says the exact same thing no matter what you
Are
say.
you gonna open fire on unarmed protesters?
Yep, same thing he says. Yes.
Yeah. This is America. They'll kill you all.
Mows them all down. Just mows them all down.
All teams, hold your fire.
Yes, Michael, we are less than 100 meters away and events are unfolding as we speak. We will continue to bring you live updates. Josh Douglas, Channel 16. Michael, back to you.
Marcus, what do we do now?
We hold out. As long as we can.
You're gonna have to fight a few more guards. So there's a way to take. There is a way to take out the camera. I don't know what it is though.
Shit.
If you take the camera out, you don't have to fight them, but I don't know how to do it. All you gotta do is push a bunch of buttons. That's all you gotta do. Murder!
Jeez.
That guy takes that one gun. He doesn't take the machine gun or any other guns. He just takes one little handgun. It's the same model over and over and over. Like I said before, this is the most common model for some reason. Alright, time to convert them. Because Connor has that power now too. Because potatoes, I guess.
Okay.
Oh, we failed.
Piece of shit.
That's the reason.
Connor, and I'll spare
That's the
him.
reason there's no more Connors after this.
This bastard's a spitting image.
So Connor's using Hank as a hostage against Connor.
Oh.
So your objective is to get
The bus
tickets. It's incredibly easy.
We've arrived, Alice.
You look
We
around, you'll find very unique people, and they will have tickets. You'll find them pretty easily. Because I think Alice like gravitates to them.
Only. All departures are suspended until further notice.
We don't have tickets. They won't let us on. No. We're stuck here now.
Are we?
What are we going to do?
Find the tickets.
Find the tickets.
I saw her. It's behind. Go turn around. She's over there.
Over here?
Yep, there she is.
Oh my gosh.
An actual child.
I think Oliver likes you.
I think Oliver's asleep.
Yeah.
Is she yours?
His character's model's eyes are
adorable.
closed. Isn't she?
That's it. Got the sandwiches. I called your mom. Let's get going before we miss our bus. You got the tickets, right?
Yes, honey, in my bag.
Great. Let's go then.
Oh, there's your tickets.
Yay!
The game treats this as this is a terrible, awful thing you're doing. Oh, time to go.
I'm sorry. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. I was sure.
Shit, I don't believe it.
I don't know what happened.
You can't have lost them. Did you have a good look in your bag?
They were in my backpack. The envelope must have fallen.
Fuck.
I like how it fell out of the model itself. Like there was no zipper or close up of it falling out. It just fell from the model itself.
Never mind.
It's gonna give you a few times to give them back, but it's up to you.
No. Sorry.
What are we gonna do? We can't stay here. We have to find a safe place for Oliver.
I'm so sorry, honey. I don't know what happened. They were right here
Go
in
down.
my bag.
Luther, go up though. Just go over there to the bus and you're good. Not in the line.
Oh. We got tickets. The golden tickets. Found it fair and square.
Go ahead.
You know what they say about finders keepers?
Finders keepers, losers weepers.
The American way, apparently.
Yep, just head into your bus.
Yay! Where's Luther? Luther coming? Okay.
Yeah, he's coming. You literally have one more section with Kira, and that's it. Kira's pretty much done.
To that family and their baby.
Don't know.
She thinks they're gonna be murdered. Why would they die?
They are human. That'd be fine.
No, of course.
Hopefully they're human. It could be
I
androids.
mean, why would Kira care about a human child at this point?
It could have been an android baby. We have no idea.
I mean, at this point, can you trust anything in this game says?
No.
No.
They're all androids.
At this point, I wouldn't be surprised.
All the police look like the same model. They're androids too. I don't see any difference among any of them.
Nope.
They bleed fake blood to pretend that they're not human.
Oh, how they built a barricade around themselves.
What?
Yep.
What?
Somehow.
Why would they build a barricade?
I don't know. So you can walk around, you can talk to them, you can do things. And then you'll have to meet Perkins, I'm sorry.
We've got to finish the barricade. Come on, help me.
What? Why?
I don't know. You'll see how well the barricade lasts, holds up.
Hey, help me.
Whose car is this? This is theft.
They don't care. Oh, it isn't. I thought, you know what? I thought the other robot would be North. Because when I got to this section, North was dead. I know, it's the same guy. I thought it would be North, right, but North doesn't help you. North's too busy plotting the death of the soldiers, I guess.
I know.
Or her own people.
Easy decision to make.
Like how Josh keeps reminding you that how good it is to be peaceful and how hard it is to be peaceful. Every single time he talks to you, the same conversation. I know it's not easy for you to do this. I know it's not easy for you to do this every single time. Then you can talk to that guy right there by the dumpster. There's a bunch of things you can do here.
Are you alright?
They shot into the crowd. Many of us were killed. It could have been me. I'm scared. I don't want to shut down.
Man, you can just repower up. I mean, we saw Simon get repowered up.
We're here because
he got shot. He shot himself in the head and somehow was still alive.
Because we're more than what they say. That's what our people died for, right?
You can just put. You can just put new parts in them and just rebuild them. Like little inconsistencies like that just make some of the plot points within really hard.
Somebody just left their magazine out here to help us, catch up on our reading.
Yeah, get a little bit of reading before the end. Up, lost Steve. This book is damaged.
Betrayal, that's it. Rise up, destroy them all.
Yeah, it was the last straw. They broke our book. They broke our hollow book.
That's it. There will be no survivors.
He crumbles the hollow book in his hand. Time to light some more fires.
Why?
I don't know. Robots don't feel fire, don't feel heat.
Many of our people have fallen. The humans have no pity for those who are different.
Yeah, usually don't. That's it. You just hear him talk.
Good talk. Bye.
You have no say in this matter.
Wait, I gotta light this fire. You guys are like super freezing. Yeah.
Yeah, they're cold. The motionless robots are cold.
Yeah, don't worry. I'll save you from your frostbite.
He didn't even. He just kind of lit the fire next to where it's lit on fire.
Maybe that was the one android in Jericho. She was like, "You were the chosen one," is because he was the chosen one in lighting fires, and he took it too far.
You found what you asked for.
And she was like, "That's not what I said. That's not what I thought." You're just.
We've chosen you to light fires. We've chosen you to light fires. I'm the chosen one, you saying? Write your message. Whatever you want.
Well, I mean, we're here about freeing the camp people, aren't we?
Yeah.
Camp androids, I mean.
Yeah, they're having a good time there. I thought it said we have freedom.
We're like zoo animals now.
You can stare at the for a little bit. I will point out that these guys are the reporters are somewhat in the crossfire. Like if they attack from the one direction, they will be in the gunfire, which probably wouldn't be allowed, and outside of a video game.
Better than nothing.
Yeah.
They wouldn't endanger civilians like that. Would open, guns and stuff. Let's go to camp.
They're slaughtering us on the other side of that barbed wire. Nothing we can do.
By the way, that's not even the concentration camp that Kira's at. Kira would go to. She's at a completely different concentration camp. You actually cannot, as Marcus, you cannot save Kira. Kira has to save herself. If you do not escape the concentration camp as Kira, Alice, Kira, Jerry, and Luther will die there.
You're the hope of our people. I trust you. We all trust you.
You can, if you... Jerry will be at the concentration camp too, and he will not... You can sacrifice him to save yourselves, because he'll allow it. You can't save Jerry in that situation. But you have saved Jerry, so you don't have to worry about that. I like how they keep touching each other's hands at the same time.
They want to experience each other's pain forever.
Yep.
I saw it through your eyes, just like you saw it through mine. Again. I saw it through your eyes, just like you saw it through mine. Again.
There's a lot of repetition in this game.
Marcus, come look!
I was raising a flag.
So here's the funny thing about this character right here, about Perkins. If you go aggressive, you'll never see him again. After the boat, you'll never see him again. You only see him in the peaceful version, and this is the only time you see him.
Don't go. It's a trap. They want to get you out in the open. Don't.
Now, well, I'll tell you this: you can go and talk to him, but I would not surrender to him.
So go out
That's
there?
just my. You can go out there. It's fine. He won't shoot you because the press won't allow that. Shooting you in the open without no weapons or anything, the press wouldn't like that, and he knows that. He doesn't want any bad publicity.
This city.
But I would suggest not surrendering to him because things don't go so well. I don't know if you can trust his face. He's not exactly the most trustworthy of faces.
No.
In a few minutes, troops will be ordered to charge. None of you will survive. It'll all be over. You can avoid that, Marcus.
What do you mean?
Surrender. Surrender, and I give you my word, your life will be spared.
Yeah, his word.
None of you will be destroyed.
I trust him so well.
What happened to the other androids demonstrating in the camps?
Unfortunately, there were no journalists around to help save them. You're it. You're the last remaining deviants.
I'm not afraid to die. If I have to give my life for what I believe in, then I won't have lived in vain.
That android. You seem to really care about her. You don't want her to die, do you? You know,
yes.
you could both be free. You could forget about all this. You could start a new life someplace else, just the two of you.
In my meat grinder.
Her life's in your hands, Marcus. Just say the word and she'll be spared.
I'd rather die here than betray my people.
I don't negotiate with terrorists.
You signed your own death warrant.
It would have been even worse. It literally, if you accept the deal, he takes you, takes the rest of the deviants that are there, to the back, and then shoots you all. He doesn't want the journalist to see what happens.
Yeah, true.
Yeah, that's the only reason he's not shooting you at right at the moment. Remember, you were going to leave the area. They asked you to leave, and they still shot at you.
And we will show them. We are not afraid.
They're not going to show a single thing.
If we must die today, then we will die free.
And grenades.
Oh my gosh.
Now you gotta fight Connor.
In your hands. Now it's time to decide what matters most. Him or the revolution?
Don't listen to him. Everything this fucker says is a lie.
I'm sorry, Hank. You shouldn't have got mixed up in all this.
Forget about me. Do what you have to do.
If I surrender, how do I know you won't kill him? I'll only do what is strictly necessary to accomplish my mission. It's up to you whether or not that includes killing this human.
Why would they include...
Enough talk!
Isn't killing a human like against what the robots are supposed to be doing?
Are you going to save your partner's life? Or are you going to sacrifice him? All right. You win.
Hank is your best friend. I would intercept.
Wake up.
You've just lost Hank, and I think Connor just died.
Don't worry, game will crash.
You just lost Hank,
Bam!
and Connor's dead.
There you go. Game crashed.
The game couldn't handle Hank and Connor both dying in the same scene.
I was like, no.